Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fango, here to review RWBY, Volume 6, Episode 3. Okay, wow, we got our full-length episode, which was great. So, this episode, we learned the tale of Salem and Ozpin, or Oz, or whatever they called him. So, basically, Salem was a very lonely girl, and Oz was the knight who saved her. And they started a relationship, and everything was great. Until he fell to sickness, and, well, gods are involved, and Satan. Should I say God and Satan is really what they're going for here? And basically, what all happens is that her trying to bring him back is not something either of them can do. Now, they can do it, but it disrupts the balance of everything. So, they make her immortal, and I'm like, that sucks, because she can never be with him. Until he's reincarnated, then they can be together. So they do. They even have kids together, and I'm like, that's cute. Unfortunately, they both have different viewpoints, Salem being like, we can control humans now, and him being like, yeah, but I have this mission that the god gave me, and it doesn't work well with your plans, so, yeah, kind of a problem. Those two definitely, it seems like they're meant to be together, but they definitely both now have very different viewpoints about different things. So, on one hand, I feel bad for Salem, but on the other, I'm kind of like, yeah, you're evil. So it's like, yeah. But, man, though, that whole backstory stuff was super interesting. I'm like, now, the part that I want to focus on most is when, like, one reincarnation of Oz or whatever came to the genie and said, how do I defeat Salem? And she said, you can't. So, like, it's like he can't physically, but you know who probably could? God and Satan, because they're the one who made the whole thing happen. So, that's why he's trying to go around and gather the relics so he can bring them back to this world. The only problem with that is that the world will be judged at how the current state is. And I'm like, yeah. So, is Oz willing to risk it all to, bring them back, but also have humanity judged for it to defeat Salem? Yes, he is. So, that's where we're at plot-wise right now, and it's like, wow. Oh boy! I really want to hear, Team RWBY's, like everyone's, thoughts about this. How do they all feel about it? How do they feel about Salem mostly is what I want to know, because it's just, I want to know how, do they feel bad for her? Or they still hate her? I mean, I feel like they still don't like her, but they probably have some sort of, they feel bad for her because of now they know her story fully, and that's kind of how I feel. It's like, yeah, I don't like you, but I kind of feel bad for you. Because, now it's great, because, if she's, the only problem, though, now, is that if she's able to pass on and die, what about, Oz? If he brings the two, God and Satan, back, then are they gonna allow him to, pass on too? Is that a thing? Because then they can be happy and pass on together, but probably not in the way they think. Probably, I don't know. Is there a heaven and hell in this world? I mean, I don't know. So that's a thing, but we'll just have to see, because it's just all this stuff. So now definitely the end goal is to, get rid of Salem, but the only way to do that is to bring the God and the Satan back. At least that's what I can tell from what the story's trying to tell me right now. So it's like, yep, that's gonna be fun, because humanity gets judged. Also, we also know how the moon got exploded out, which was great. I was just like, oh, look, that's how the moon's all in pieces now. That's good to know. Oh, man, because I've always seen that, and I'm just like, oh, why? So now we know why the moon's like that. There's a reason for everything, it seems. So, what did you guys think of this episode of RWBY? What do you think's going to happen next? And I'll see you guys in whatever Let's Play review video I do next is. Bye!